During their operations below 13,000 feet in the Mariana Trench, the science team have gathered footage of even stranger animals.
It's the deepest place on Earth, 7 miles beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean.
A conquest to report tonight, the last frontier on Earth, the bottom of the world, nearly 7 miles straight down to the bottom of the ocean.
From sharks that look like goblins to eels that look like they crawled out of a zombie, these are mysterious Mariana Trench creatures scarier than the megalodon. The arrow-toothed eels that reside in the Mariana Trench are a species that not much is known about. The eels range somewhere from 23 to 160 centimeters, or 9.1 to 63 inches in length. They're bottom-dwelling fish, and they can be found in waters around 3,700 meters, or 12,000. They can be told apart from other eels in their early stages because of their telescopic eyes during the larva stage. These guys like to feed on the scraps left over from another larger fish meal as well as invertebrates, but they have also been known to be partly parasitic as they sometimes burrow into the flesh of other fish. Here's a little clip of one swimming past a camera that is located around 11,000 meters deep in the sea. The barrel-eye fish, first discovered in 1939, is a creature just so alien in appearance that it seems like it has to be a work of science fiction. But no, these things are real. What makes this deep-sea fish extraordinary is its completely transparent head, through which you can actually see its brain and its eyes. It's really odd. Its tubular eyes are adapted to rotate upward, allowing it to peer through its head at the faint bioluminescent glow of prey swimming far above. They're found at depths around 2,000 to 2,600 feet, and they thrive in the midwater zone of the ocean, a dark expanse with basically no light. And living in this twilight zone where food is scarce, the barrel eye has evolved incredible adaptations to detect and hunt prey efficiently, often stealing meals from unsuspecting jellyfish. But why is it so unsettling? Well, for one, its see-through head is just, freaky looking. It just goes to show how alien the ocean's depths can be. Imagine coming face to face with a creature whose most intimate workings, the brain and eye movements are just exposed. It's just weird. And then there's its eerie stillness. The barrel eye moves with this slow, calculated precision, drifting almost like a ghost in the dark water. So, does the thought of encountering this silent, transparent predator make your skin crawl a little bit? Let us know down in the comments. The Dumbo octopus is a rare gem of the deep, formerly described in 1999. Those sightings had occurred before then. This adorable but kind of unsettling cephalopod glides gracefully through the ocean depths using its ear-like fins, a motion that has earned its name, of course, Dumbo, after Disney's flying elephant. But don't let its cuteness fool you. This octopus is a fierce predator capable of using its webbed tentacles to trap and devour unsuspecting prey. They're found at depths around 13,000 feet, and the Dumbo octopus lives in freezing, pitch-black waters where survival is a feat of engineering. It looks harmless, even endearing, but it's a ruthless predator, actually. Its ghostly appearance gliding silently through the dark almost feels otherworldly, like an alien floating in zero gravity. You ever seen something so cute and unsettling at the same time? And what about its ability to survive in conditions that would crush most life forms? That's the kind of resilience that demands both awe and a little bit of unease. The fang-tooth fish was discovered in 1877, and it earns its terrifying reputation thanks to its disproportionately large teeth, some of the largest relative to body size of any fish in the ocean. This deep-sea predator resides at depths as great as 16,400 feet, where it lurks in total darkness, hunting anything unfortunate enough to cross its path. Its carnivorous mouth and needle-sharp teeth are perfectly adapted for capturing prey in a place where food is scarce. And here's a terrifying thought. Its teeth are so large that the fish can't even fully close its mouth. Imagine a fish with teeth too big for its face, roaming in the abyss waiting for its next meal. It looks like a monster out of a horror film, really, but it's very real. What makes it even scarier is its ability to sense prey in the pitch black using its ultra-sensitive lateral line, an organ that detects vibrations in the water. So could you imagine floating in complete darkness, knowing something like this fang-tooth fish might be nearby? Known as a living fossil, the goblin shark was first identified in 1898, but its lineage dates back about 125 million years. They're found at about 4,000 feet deep, and this shark's bizarre appearance is what makes it so terrifying. Its elongated snout is covered in electrosensitive organs that detect the faint electrical signals of prey. But its most shocking feature is its extendable jaw, which shoots out at lightning speed to grab unsuspecting fish and squid. The goblin shark's pale, almost flesh-like skin, combined with its nightmarish teeth and sudden predatory strikes, makes it look like something that belongs in the depths of a horror movie instead of the depths of our actual sea. Not Earth's oceans. Picture it. A slow-moving, ghostly figure suddenly lunging out of the shadows with its jaws extending unnaturally forward, kind of like the alien xenomorph from Alien. How would you react if you came face-to-face with a living dinosaur? First discovered in the early 20th century, the deep-sea dragonfish is a predator that perfectly embodies the terrors of the abyss. They're found at depths of up to 7,200 feet, and it's a fish that's equipped with sharp fang-like teeth and a bioluminescent lure dangling from its chin. It uses this glow appendage to attract prey in the darkness before striking with deadly precision. Its pitch black skin makes it almost invisible in the water, an adaptation that allows it to ambush prey with ease. And what makes the dragonfish so scary isn't just its sharp teeth or its glowing lure, it's the sheer cunning of its hunting strategy. It's a master of camouflage. Able to blend into the surrounding void until it's too late for its victim. Would you dare to swim in waters where creatures like the dragonfish might be silently watching, ready to strike at any moment? Zombie worms. These were first discovered in 2002. They're among the most macabre creatures in the deep. They're found feasting on whale carcasses that sink to the ocean floor, and these worms have no mouth or stomach. Instead, they just secrete this acid that dissolves bones, and then they absorb nutrients through symbiotic bacteria. Living in the Mariana Trench's Haddle depths, zombie worms thrive in the ultimate graveyard of the ocean. Their horrifying feeding habits make them deeply unsettling. Imagine just a slimy, red-tipped worm slowly dissolving the bones of a once mighty whale, essentially turning the ocean floor into a scene from a horror novel. Do you handle seeing an ecosystem built entirely around decay and death? The frilled shark. These were first found in the 19th century, but it's like something pulled straight out of a time machine. This bizarre creature is often called a living fossil once again because it's barely changed since the age of the dinosaurs. They're found swimming at depths of up to 5,000 feet. It has a long eel-like body that undulates through the water, earning it the nickname sea serpent. Its rows of needle-sharp teeth, 300 in total by the way, are perfectly designed for snagging slippery prey, and once caught, there's no escape. What's even creepier, its slow, snake-like movements give it a haunting, almost otherworldly vibe. The sea devil anglerfish, first described in 1891, might be the creepiest and coolest thing swimming in the abyss. The predator is found more than 3,000 feet deep, where, again, light just doesn't reach. But it doesn't mind because it makes its own light. The anglerfish has a bioluminescent lure sticking out from its head, glowing in the darkness to attract unsuspecting prey. Once something swims close, the sea devil's sharp, jagged teeth snap shut in an instant. So talk about a deadly trap, but that's not all that makes this fish scary. Its mating habits are like something out of a sci-fi horror movie. The much smaller male anglerfish bites onto the female and eventually fuses with her, becoming this permanent parasite, literally living off her BLOOD and contributing sperm when needed. Yeah, it's kind of as gross as it sounds, and don't forget its grin. The sea devil's face is just pure nightmare fuel, all jagged teeth and soulless eyes. Do you imagine meeting a predator that glows in the dark and wears its mate as a permanent accessory? That's pretty weird. In 2014, scientists discovered the Mariana snailfish, a remarkable species that holds the record for the deepest living fish. They're found nearly 27,000 feet below the surface. That's over 5 miles deep. This ghostly white fish lives in a world where the pressure is so intense that it would crush a human in seconds. Now, despite its soft, gelatinous body, which looks like it might melt in your hand, the snailfish is incredibly well adapted to this harsh environment, thriving where most life forms just couldn't even dream of surviving. The snailfish might look delicate, but it's actually a top predator in its ecosystem, feeding on tiny crustaceans and other prey. It uses its flexible blob-like body to squeeze into cracks cracks and crevices, hunting for meals in places no other fish can reach. Its translucent skin and its eerie appearance give it an almost ghostly quality, like a phantom of the deep. How does a creature so fragile looking manage to dominate one of the harshest environments on Earth? It's incredible to think about how life can adapt to literally anything. Don't judge a book by a cover, I guess is my point. And with all that said, I've been your host, James, and I'll catch you, yes, you specifically, in the next video.